What does the acronym F.E.W. stand for?
Okay, F.E.W. or F.E.W. This is all you need to know to shoot good-looking video, okay? It doesn't matter if your camera is $6,000 or $3,000 or $250. My Canon Optura 30 is a single-chip camera. It's like $250 online, and the footage from it, which I shot without a script with, looks decent. This is the main thing we learned from reflections. It's focus, exposure, white balance. If you set your focus before every shot, if you check your exposure every shot, and then if you check your white balance before every shot, then your footage is going to look decent. When we started shooting reflections, everything was orange, and we were like, why is it orange? Turns out it's the color temperature of light. You need to set the white balance so that the colors don't look super blue outside or super red inside. Once we did that, that was one step toward awesomeness. And so we were like, okay, cool, now it looks like this. Why are all our shots out of focus? You gotta zoom in, set the focus on the eyes where they glisten, then zoom out, and then film your shots, and then it's awesome. The exposure is the other thing. Make sure there are no super white areas of skin. It's better to slightly underexpose and get a little bit of grain. Usually it's not a problem, but it's better to slightly underexpose than to let the camera control it, because the camera wants to overexpose. The camera's idea is the more light, the better. It's more possible information, and the camera doesn't give itself enough credit, you know. But I always, on the Optura 30 and on my new camera, the Vixia HV30, which is the high-def version, I lock the exposure. You can't set the exposure, but you can lock it and then raise it and lower it. But I always slightly underexpose, or just make sure there are no super white areas, and that takes care of everything. Then it looks awesome, and that's what F.E.W. is. Focus, exposure, white balance. Those three things will make video look awesome.